Particle cannon activated. Particle cannon activated. Particle cannon activated.
Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more 0 Hour. Welcome back to another live stream. Today we've got a fantastic lineup for you. You have Tumstep against Big SiZe in a best of 13 and a 1v1 China special. We're going to go through all of the different China matchups, or pretty much all of them. I think except the Inf versus Nuke is the only one we're not going to see. We've got a lot of China mirrors and China versus Nuke, China versus Tank, Inf versus Tank, all of these ones to see who is the best China player between SiZe and Tumstep. So I'm going to cover then the rules. This is all posted on game replays. If I go in here, just cover how tonight's going to work. This one's sponsored by LuciferArise, $100. This guy is putting loads of money into 0 Hour over the years, so shout out to Lucifer. I think he's going to be asleep at the time of this set, but I think he's going to be watching this back and he's going to appreciate the shout out. So give him some love in the chat. That's LuciferArise. Yeah, SiZe v Tumstep, best of 13 means first to win 7 games. China's only tonight, just for a little bit of a change. Normally we see random versus random or matchups, but we're going to see who is the king of China today. I remember there was a Nuke Mirror tournament quite a few months ago, maybe a year ago or 2 years ago now. And it was SiZe against X-Guy in the final, and SiZe came out on top with a very, very decent performance. But how would he fare here against Tumstep? I think Tumstep is usually the favorite when these two go up against each other. But first of all, we'll have a China mirror, we'll have a Nuke mirror, we'll have an Inf mirror, and a Tank mirror, and then we'll have different China matchups. So China versus Nuke, it can go either way. The Helixes versus the Nuke Overlords, and the Gats and the ECMs. Then we've got Tank versus Inf. I think the Inf is obviously the favorite there, but a few sneaky flamers from the Tank, and anything can happen. Then we have Tank v China. It can go either way as well. Tank strong early on, but China strong later on. Then we've got Inf v China. That can go either way. And then a 6-6 decider, we'll go back to a Tank mirror, which we had earlier on in the start, and that'll be on Arctic Arena. Tank mirror is always a good go-to final decider. The maps will be chosen by the players with a coin flip to who chooses the first one. So I'll probably give SiZe the choice of heads or tails. Or maybe we do spin the wheel. Let's do spin the wheel. Wheel of names. Let's spin the wheel. I am gonna spin the wheel on stream to see who picks first map. Welcome. Alright. Wheel of names. Haven't used this for a while. Big SiZe. And Tumstep. Okay, so we'll spin this to see who chooses the first map. Looking like a Big SiZe. Okay, Big SiZe then we'll choose. Yeah, anything ranked or anything new like AK's Magic, Battleship, Bay. Anything like that. Most people are picking Big SiZe in the poll. Let's go to this view. So, oh, he wants Black Hell, okay. Okay, Lucifer's map. LuciferArise sponsored this challenge, $100. So it would be pretty good. That we play his map first with China Mirror. Firearm says, why no nuke versus tank? It's more balanced than tank inf. It might be slightly more. I mean, it's the best of 13, so we have to go with something. There's nothing... you don't have to read into that too much. There's no particular reason. I mean, tank versus nuke, it depends on the map. If nuke doesn't get any... if tank doesn't get any good damage done quite early on, then as soon as like a nuke cannon comes out, tank struggles quite a lot. So yeah, they're both imbalanced. This will be a China special today. All the China mirrors, all the China matchups apart from tank v nuke. SiZe choosing the first map. He'll only be played once, and then we will move on to the next mirror matchup. A drink of choice is a golden ale today, which I never really drink, but it's actually pretty nice. SiZe's got a Windows update. Alright, jumping into the first match. We have Tumstep with the purple China Vanilla down in the bottom left spot of Black Hell. China Vanilla, Tumstep. All the way up at the top right with the orange player with the China Vanilla. Also, this is the Danish Viking, Danish Dynamite, whatever you want to call him. This is Big SiZe. Welcome everybody in the chat. Metabareza, welcome to you. XMindK just tagged me. He said if the players agreed, the last map has to be chosen by you and has to be new. Last map's already preset, so the last map will be Arctic Arena and will be a tank mirror. I did choose that, but it's already preset, so the players already know. I mean, a tank mirror is always an epic finale, always an epic decider. So, and I'm sure both players are confident with that. SiZe in the Discord group chat that we had also posted a picture of him sharpening his Viking axe. So yeah, shout out to SiZe here. Let's see what he's going to be doing. He is going for the oil cap. This one is quite a damaged oil. This one's got a little bit lower HP. He is going to go for the oil cap. He's going for 2 supplies behind that. And we've got Tumstep going for the classical. 2 supplies, double war factory, sending flamers straight out across the map. He is going to see that SiZe has got red gods out. Speaking of flamers, there's a big fire going on in the middle there. If anyone's watching the Iceland webcams at the minute, there's a massive eruption going on there, and it looks kind of similar to that, actually. Maybe not as explosive. There's certainly plenty of lava coming out in Iceland at the minute. Okay, in case the volcano wasn't hot enough, Tumstep flaming it there a little bit. I think that explosion actually kills air units, by the way. Waiting for the day when that kicks off. SiZe's oils here getting flamed down from the very beginning. Tumstep has expanded, but maybe a little bit prematurely because there is a SiZe war factory already here. And yeah, as I was saying before, speaking of flamers, SiZe is the king of getting a sneaky flamer into the enemy base, usually. Usually there's like 3 or 4 flamers in a set will get sneakily across the map and into the enemy base. Here is one. It's not so sneaky, but it's a war factory against a supply. Naturally, that's going to happen. SiZe with a bit of pressure at the front. And SiZe clears up the outpost in his base. I think SiZe is holding. He's under pressure, but he is holding, and I think Tumstep expanded to that, which then got subsequently flamed down pretty quick. I think that's probably advantage SiZe, Tumstep is making a CC quite prematurely because he probably lost his dozer there. SiZe will also losing a dozer there and has a TNT planted on his flamer in this top left position. Yeah, that's going to be quite painful. SiZe losing 2 trucks there. It's going to get TNTs planted on both sides, not reacting at all. I actually think those tank hunters should start focusing on that because that's going to get quite damaged from the truck explosions anyway. SiZe on 3 supplies. However, that one is not collecting anymore. This is a $100 challenge, remember? So, yeah, just by playing one set, a couple of hours of 0, you can earn $100, which is not a bad... not a bad day's earning, actually, is it, from playing a couple of hours of a video game? Okay, so SiZe moving out now with a little task force. He's got an outpost, a few gats, a flamer coming as well. There is a tank hunter in the back. And he's probably going to plant another TNT on another SiZe truck. So far, this is looking like advantage SiZe, and that flamer, as we said before, SiZe's flamers are legendary, and it actually might mean that CC going down as soon as it's been built. Tumstep's running away with the dozer, trying to build a prop. Will the CC get sold in time? I think it will. But I still think Tumstep's going to have a hard time clearing that, because this gat would have to step in the fire to engage it. SiZe moving forward here a little bit. Tumstep will now engage, but I still think this whole position is at risk. It's a super flamer there from SiZe. But speaking of super flamers, Tumstep also having an amazing flamer on SiZe's War Factory up in the top left. But that one gets stopped. This one also gets stopped, but Tumstep's now reduced to just 1 supply. He does have $2,700 though. And both of his oils are still intact. So if he can get now a Lotus out, start capturing these buildings, he could definitely find himself back in the mix here. But SiZe collecting fully on 2 supplies. He's got 3 trucks there. Could be pulling 1 over there. SiZe on the napalm now. People complaining about the scoreboard missing. The scoreboard is back. Okay, ECM's now out for Tumstep. He's got quite an army in his base now. Quite a few Gats, outposts, occasional Battlemaster mixed in there, and ECMs. Have we actually missed the fact that SiZe is hunted? I think we have. SiZe has been hunted. I think it might have been that outpost in the base and also that outpost attack in there. SiZe has been hunted. SiZe now mass-producing tank hunters and flamers across the map. I think if Tumstep can just hold now, I think he's already won. Yeah, I didn't realize that SiZe had been hunted. That must have been his last dozer that we saw there at the top left. So SiZe now under massive pressure to make things happen here, but it's not looking good for him, is it? All of SiZe's army is currently either disabled or dead, and then there's only going to be left tank hunters there. So, yeah, major play by Tumstep. He's also grabbing his oil now as well. Just shows you if you're in doubt, 2 supplies, double War Factory is always a good go-to. SiZe's still in it, but he GG's out. Yeah, that must have been his last dozer that we saw. I didn't realize that the other one over here did get killed already. So that's 1-0 there to Tumstep. Yeah, it's a best of 13. Most people in the poll picked Big size to win at 61%. I will end that poll now. This is based on 137 results, but Tumstep there taking the lead now 1-0. Okay, term map and Nuke Mirror. Okay, Tumstep thinking of a map. AK's magic is certainly an option. Okay, he wants imminent victory. Where's imminent victory? There is. Yo, welcome, Ascension191. Yeah, trying to be more active with the streams. Also finished today my USA How to Play for Beginners tutorial, which I shall put live very soon. Down in the south position, we have the China Nuke with the purple. This is Tumstep. Up in the north position, the Danish Viking himself, the orange China Nuke. This is Big Size. So this is Tumstep's map. However, I'm pretty sure that Big Size will be pretty confident in this matchup because he is the king of Nuke Mirrors. Traditionally or normally. Double War Factory from Tumstep, and we have War Factory Barracks from Big Size. Initially, I probably prefer this setup because he's going to get a bunker here, and he's probably going to transition later into a Helix. But both build orders can be good. It depends if, like, Tumstep runs into a bunker here and loses a Battlemaster. If Size does manage to get a Helix up and/or gets that oil as well, can be good for him. First Battlemaster out for Tumstep. Second Battlemaster is over here, getting hit by the tank enter. Will Big Size be able to finish that off? Does finish it off. Big Size will engage the Tumstep Battlemaster over on the right as well, but there's another Battlemaster on the way. Tumstep's made 2 barracks to box in his trucks. Helix is out, and now these Battle Masters are going to have a hard time. He's going to need to mix in enough GATs. He has mixed in some GATs, but the few Battle Masters that are without the GATs are going to get picked off now, and that Helix is going to be able to reign supreme. However, this GAT is getting close. So will that tank get picked off? Does get picked off. But yeah, I prefer SiZe's position here. The Helix with Battle Masters on the ground is a better combination than what Tumstep is having right now. Needs to be careful there. Gets a bomb planted on him. Helix and Battle Masters are a really deadly combo against GATs, because you need to make GATs to counter the Helix, but the Battle Masters then counter the GATs. There's a difficult situation there for Tumstep, and you can see that in the XP. SiZe has double the XP of Tumstep. Okay, propaganda being built over on the left side, 39%. SiZe picking off what he can there for free. Needs to move his licks back because there's a GAT locked on. Tumstep also making a prop. 76%, 80%. SiZe getting his oil. Yeah, I still think SiZe is ahead. I think that XP pretty much sums up how the match is so far. SiZe also with more map vision and map control. SiZe also grabbing the oil over on the right and now has 2 helixes. Yeah, more losses for Tumstep. SiZe almost with double the XP now. More and more GATs need to be produced as some of them get picked off, but when SiZe start rocking up with Overlords, that's going to be bad news for these GATs. $800 each, the GATs. Yeah, Madara, welcome to the stream. Welcome Radix as well. I'm Firearm. Welcome to you all. Red versus Blue. Welcome to you. Okay, plenty of GATs here now. Those Elixirs do not want to engage this, but it is keeping Tumstep on his toes. SiZe will probably just make loads of Overlords and ECMs now. Probably send him across the map and probably win the match. He has a supply advantage. He has XP advantage. And he has 1 oil advantage and map control advantage. Plus the refinery advantage. So quite a few things going for SiZe there. Probably talking 70-30. Percent chance here for SiZe to win this one. Does he have a speaker tower upgrade? Tumstep currently does not. SiZe Lotus is going to steal the oil there of Tumstep. I don't think he's going to be able to deny it in time. SiZe grabs it. So SiZe currently has 3 oils plus an extra supply. Tumstep on 0 oils and no extra supplies. Speaker tower upgrade is in play for both players. You can tell that because this plus, the red plus or the red cross has a yellow or golden outline. It means you've got the subliminal estrogen, which increases the effectiveness of the speaker tower. Okay, not sure how good that engagement is there for SiZe. In fact, it's terrible because he's lost the licks and he's lost an Overlord. This is exactly what Tumstep needs. But SiZe is in pursuit. Will SiZe be able to punish this army for whatever he picked off, which was 2 expensive units there of SiZe? SiZe also losing the licks on the left-hand side. This is going from good to average now for SiZe, having lost a few key units there. The XP telling the tale quite nicely. SiZe chasing these armies. Well, this army on the right. I think he will kill that Overlord, but he's going to take losses as well. Actually, he doesn't kill that Overlord. That's quite a major blow there for SiZe. But SiZe is still collecting on this, and he still has +1 oil advantage. And he's going to go and try and grab this oil back. So SiZe can maintain these trade-offs and these losses. Whereas Tumstep is more limited because he's only on the 2 supplies. He's making a CC. Both players level 3. SiZe also making a CC, but Tumstep's a little tiny bit more ahead. Tumstep now pushing in the middle. Carpet bomb coming from Tumstep, and that could be legendary. SiZe just moving out of the way just in time. This takes some damage, but not massive. Carpet from SiZe is absolutely awful. And artillery from SiZe, it's the supply of Tumstep on the right. Tumstep does have enough cash to maintain his build. And did he sell his war factory there? You think he sold his war factory, or did it get captured by the Lotus? That's the question I've got. Yeah, SiZe still collecting on the middle. He has rebuilt his 2 elixirs. Expensive to rebuild there. Tumstep's nuke cannon getting caught out in the open, but SiZe is probably going to lose an overlord for that now. SiZe pulls back just in time. SiZe now pressing the issue. I don't know if there's enough gats in this. There is 2, actually. Now 3 with the ECM as well. Well, the 2 ECMs. SiZe now pushing with a significant number of overlords. At least one of the Tumstep overlords are going to get picked off here, I think. The micro is correct there from SiZe. I think SiZe has got the better formation here. Plus, he's got the stronger economy, more map control. He's got the elixirs floating around as well. GG there from Tumstep. Quite a dominant performance there from SiZe. Little bit of a slip up in that engagement over there. And also the Lix slip up over here. But it's still not enough to take down the daddy that is big SiZe 1-1. Yeah, I told you he's really good in Nuke Mirrors. So he manages there to even things up. Okay, SiZe's map now. Next matchup will be a Infantry Mirror. Yassine says, hey, can I ask you, why don't you play 1v1s anymore? You were really a beast in 1v1 back in the day, but you can easily get better at rank 1. Why did you stop? There's a couple of reasons. One, I'm a dad now, so I have a kid and a family, and I have less time. And number 2 is because of YouTube. I tried to put out 1 video every day, so every time I get some free time, I play a free-for-all or whatever, or make a tutorial or something. To put out 1 video a day, and then that eats into my free time. But I do intend to get back to 1v1. That's still on my mind all the time. So, yeah, we will definitely get back to it. Last few weeks has been really busy with work, and I've been abroad a lot and stuff. Has been kind of hard. I've been barely managing to still make a video a day over the last few weeks. Okay, SiZe map. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Happy clicking. Yeah, maybe even this weekend I'll start playing 1v1 and then 0 ladder. Again. You can always find strong players there on the Discord channel called ZH Ladder. Run by the Russian community, but it's really good. And there is the World Series coming up later on this year as well. I don't know if it's going to start in September, I think. Qualify in August, something like that. Up in the top right, we have the China Infantry for the orange player. Danish Viking, Danish Dynamite, Danish Daddy. This is the big SiZe. Speaking of daddy, SiZe is probably old enough to be Tumstep's daddy, because Tumstep, I believe, is only 16 years old. youngest, best player we have. This is the purple player, China Infantry, Tumstep. Yeah, Tumstep with a decent performance as the China Vanilla, Hunt and SiZe, and then we had SiZe with quite a dominant performance of the Nuke Mirror. Who will come out on top with the Infantry Mirror? I did expect there might be a Helix from one of the players, and I did think that might be Tumstep.
Any change of Rage and Google making a comeback?
Yo, Werewolf93, any chance of Rage and Google making a comeback? I think Rage may be more so because he did make an appearance like a year ago or whatever, and he came back and played some games. He actually had a really good day against Excal, I think winning Excal in a single day 5-1. I think Excal overall is still better, but there was a particular day where he performed very, very well, even after coming back. But will he make a comeback and start spamming like crazy? I don't think so. He's probably busy with work and life, and same with Google. I think Google, you'll maybe even never see him again. He said, because I messaged him on WhatsApp, I have him on WhatsApp, Google. Obviously, he's a legendary player, super, super good player. It's not a Helix, by the way. But I think Google, he literally said to me, unless there's another pandemic, he's not coming back. I think he has a wife. I think he has a job. I think he has other commitments outside of the game. But Google is was an animal in 3v3s, 1v1, 2v2, whatever format. Google was a beast. So yeah, it's a shame. We lost some good players over the years. How SiZe stolen that oil? I have no idea. Even if he loses the minigun, it's worth it. He's killed a tank hunter worth $300 and stolen the oil. So yeah, it's actually mixed from Tumstep, not Elix like I thought. Where do I plan on vacation this summer? I was literally just looking at that before I started the stream. Cyprus is probably where we're going. I was just looking at Slovenia as well. If anybody knows anything about that country. Like the end of July, something like that. We've got SiZe taking the oils down to the bottom right. He's actually prioritized getting that oil over his own one. So kind of nice there from Big SiZe. Okay, many going to hear from SiZe as well. He'll probably take out these few tank hunters. But I think he's going to lose the engagement to this many going to hear. So actually, what he should have done was attack move there, because you would have killed 3 tank hunters worth $900. Jack Frost says his size of dad. Yeah, he's Tumstep's dad. He's old enough to be Tumstep's dad. I think SiZe is like 35 or 36. Tumstep's 16. Okay, nice assault troop crawler there for Tumstep. SiZe ahead in XP though. 2 assault troop crawlers now from SiZe. A 3rd assault troop crawler there from SiZe. SiZe has 4 oils plus the artillery platform plus his refinery. Heavily focusing on the tech buildings. Tumstep losing some MiGs. I think SiZe considerably ahead here, and he's got more XP there as well. Doris has come to Lebanon. I do intend by the time I'm too old to travel, I do want to visit every country. Is a British person safe in Lebanon though? I don't know. How do the Lebanese feel about British people? imagine probably a lot of the world doesn't like British people, to be honest. But yeah, you never know. Okay, artillery platform going to be captured by SiZe. Tumstep owning this one now. Nice bunker there from Tumstep. They're always a bit of a weird position, I feel, these oils. Because it's susceptible for death from above there. But to actually kill him on the ground, you have to come around here unless you're doing a flame wall over the mountain for a while. But SiZe even has this. Yeah, I think it's looking good for SiZe, actually. Tumstep moving in with his own assault troop crawler. This area will be cleared, but there's 2 more on the way for SiZe. You don't normally see this many assault troop crawlers in Inf Mirror, but you're seeing loads produced here.
Speaking of daddy's Dommy, you can now be called the English daddy. Excellent.
Yeah, I like that, actually. The English daddy. Cheers, Kill or Quill, for the donation. Appreciate it, man. English daddy, yeah, I think it's got a bit of a ring to it. Daddy Dominator, maybe. I like the alliteration. I think SiZe is considered way ahead here because these 2 supplies outweigh those 2. And also those 2 can be killed by carpet artillery or maybe even a flamer, or maybe even SiZe is going to capture it back with this many assault troop crawlers. So I think SiZe ahead here, and he also has this oil. Tumstep's still in it. It's not over by any means, but I think SiZe has advantage. Even if Tumstep there has more XP. Both players are probably going to be level 3 around about the same time. SiZe also has a nuke out. Okay. Where's the nuke? The nuke is up at the top left. And he's making gats. SiZe now putting pressure heavily down in this bottom right. Madaris says, I'm more than welcome in Lebanon. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe we'll go in Lebanon this summer. Well, this is a massive mess up there for Tumstep. He's trying to, what, kill the dozers of SiZe, but SiZe already has a CC, and he lost loads of MiGs in the process there, Tumstep. Yeah, the infantry running bug is very annoying. You're totally right about that. Minigun drop from SiZe is also very annoying when your MiGs are all on the ground. SiZe actually kills the MiGs with the carpet. Yeah, that's got to be over. Even though Tumstep's coming in with some flamers, I mean, he's just lost his MiGs. He's got those miniguns to deal with. SiZe has the majority of the money, but there is a sneaky flamer here from Tumstep. Might be able to take out the nuke, but there is a tank hunter here from SiZe. Flamers here from Tumstep as well. Could be killing all of this stuff. Where's the artillery I just heard? Tumstep clears up everything in his base. The flamer's gone down to that tank hunter. Or the GAT. I don't even know really how that's died. Yeah, these 2 flamers here from Tumstep. Massively missed opportunity. Video playback says, please give an answer in capital letters. Do you play Rise of the Reds or not? Answers no. Just answer, please. I won't spam my request, please. No, I haven't played it. I do intend to make 1 or 2 videos about it in the future. There's a few mods I actually want to play, including the General's Crazy mod. Yeah, so I do intend to cover mods. It's not a priority though, and I probably won't play it for very long. I'll probably just give it a try, to be honest. Do I like Persian food, says AI Bio. I don't know if I've ever tried Persian food. We have a few Lebanese restaurants, though, in like London and stuff. And a few times I've been and had like a Lebanese chicken wrap and all that kind of stuff. GG from Tumstep. Well played there to SiZe.
You have been defeated.
Yeah, but Persian food... Is Persian food just Iranian? Either way, I've never tried it. Right, next match will be... Let's just give SiZe the victory there. 2-1 is the score. Next match will be a tank mirror. And I forgot whose map that'll be. It'll be Tumstep's map. Tank mirror on Tumstep's map. Kajatir in the chat. I've been to quite a few countries, so you should ever have questions about somewhere or how to get there, feel free to reach out. Maybe like Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, some of these places. Bit of a road trip to some of these places. Probably do some tips on that. How to get in the catacombs in Paris. I'm missing out on Persian lamb. Normally, I don't really like lamb that much, honestly. I mean, I'll eat it. Don't normally like it. Unless they make it into kofta, where they mince it up. And it's nice. I'm obsessed with chicken, to be honest. Down in the south position, we have the orange China tank. Danish Viking, Danish Daddy, Danish Dynamite, whatever you want to call him. This is big SiZe. Up in the north position with the China tank for the purple. This is Little Timmy. It's his real name. And he is just 16 years old. And he is Tumstep. Dean Atkins says, what PC do you use for playing Zero? If you type in ! specs, you can see my full spec. I have a way too powerful PC just to run Zero, a 20-year-old game that doesn't even require a decent graphics card at all. But I do stream and have multiple monitors, so you could say that probably does require a bit more powerful of a PC. But yeah, you can type ! specs. Okay, tank mirror on Vendetta. This is Tumstep's map. But I'm sure SiZe is pretty confident in this as well. It's a bit different to the other mirrors. You got really strong tanks, no long range, no carpets or level 5. It's a GAT and an outpost. First units for SiZe, and for Tumstep, it's an outpost and a flamer. Oh, we got a guy in the chat actually from Kazakhstan. Okay, I didn't expect that. Commander Cook General Zero says you should visit Afghanistan. I think Afghanistan's pretty dangerous for Brits, to be honest. Probably if I wait 50 years, things might get safer for me. Okay, SiZe is here with his GAT and an outpost, and he clears all the tank hunters there of Tumstep. Tumstep moving in with his own outpost into SiZe's base, but it runs to its death. Tumstep is going to hold his base with the Battlemaster and the GAT. Sneaky flamer from Tumstep down the right side of the map. Is SiZe going to see it? It's currently hiding in the trees a little bit. The SiZe has gone right past it for now, but he is sending a Battlemaster in that general area. Is he going to remember? Is he going to have seen that flamer? I think SiZe is locked on it. Yeah, he is. Yeah, you miss one flamer like that and it gets in the base. That's GG. SiZe now expanding to a third supply. Tumstep holding this front, making a barracks and getting this bunker. SiZe seems to be on this flamer. He is. And we've got a barracks and a propaganda now. So SiZe is going to be wanting to make a Black Lotus to capture these. But the problem for Tumstep is he's not even started his prop, where SiZe has already finished it. And I think SiZe has more map control again. He has kept map control here. His third supply is not under any pressure. Tumstep's maybe over-invested in bunkers here, because these are expensive units for tank. And they also produce a bit slower than like China Vanilla, for example. Jack Frost says, why is a 16-year-old playing a guy who's 36 years old? That's just gaming for you, isn't it? It doesn't make any difference. It doesn't make any difference how old they are, really. I think Pro Killer, isn't he like 50 something, Pro Killer? Or 40, late 40s or something like that. He's a 0-hour player as well. Mr. Jabari says I should visit India. Visit India, who's got very professional septic tanks. Who remembers the time when Mr. Jabari died in a septic tank and then came back to life? Those in the know will remember that one. Okay, so a bit of an engagement here for the middle map control. Got multiple Battle Masters for Tumstep. Think he's going to come out on top on this right-hand side. SiZe has this oil, now making a bunker. Tumstep definitely gaining more map control now. He's got control of this bunker since SiZe running away here. And he has quite a little, quite the task force on the left with 3 Battle Masters plus this GAT. Is SiZe going to be able to hold that position? I don't think so. That Flamer, when it gets close, dishes out some crazy damage. Tumstep just comes out on top. Has he started his prop? Yeah, he has it. This is a bit of a claustrophobic base, though. If he gets carpeted later, all of that could die in one carpet bomb. SiZe should hold on this left, because that outpost alone should counter those 3 Battle Masters. But Tumstep's here now with his own Lotus, captures his oil. SiZe grabs hold of this bunker, and this army cannot fight it without a Flamer. SiZe remaking that bunker. He's got his Lotus here as well. Plenty of Battle Masters out for Tumstep, but no autoloader upgrade yet. But SiZe does have an autoloader upgrade, and he's also bringing a troop crawler of all things to the engagement. There is a gap there, which should be able to shred this. But SiZe has found this little task force on the left from Tumstep, and it all gets wiped out. SiZe now taking a massive lead in the XP battle. If he takes out that GAT as well, he's in a really good position, because he has better upgrades here. He's got the Horde bonus, Nationalism upgrade. He's got the autoloader upgrade, and he has the troop crawler advantage here, because all of those tanks will be focused on the Red Guards, whereas these will just be focused on the tanks. So not looking good here for Tumstep. He's under pressure. Artillery winging its way across the map as well for Tumstep. It's going to hit probably the supply in the back of the base, or the war factory hits the supply, kills the trucks as well. And SiZe now putting pressure on the war factory. More units being brought now from SiZe. It's bringing Flamers to the engagement. SiZe continues to put pressure on. I don't know if Tumstep's going to be able to hold that, quite honestly. Maybe he is, barely, with that tank hunter especially. It's literally coming down to that. The single tank hunter going to wreck the last few tanks. Still an engagement for the oil on the right. SiZe has expanded to the left. Ali Fras and Mohammed in the chat says, what is Dominator Festival? It's a festival on YouTube. You can find it, and it's like a heavy rock festival, I think. I think it's my main competition on YouTube, actually. When you type in Dominator, usually that festival comes up first. Artillery takes out the trucks. Battle Masters here for Tumstep. I think they are going to come out on top. It has the same upgrades now as SiZe. Tumstep hold in the middle. But yeah, the main base of Tumstep's been disabled by the EMP, and that right side supply is not even in existence. Tumstep doesn't have an extra dozer out to rebuild it. His CC's getting camped as well by a single Battlemaster. Yeah, these few tank enters here for Tumstep are a little bit of an issue. SiZe regrouping a little bit, bringing in these Gats. Here's an EMP, misses the spot. GG from Tumstep. I think it's because his CC was camped and SiZe was doing pretty well there and expanded and had both of the oils. So yeah, it looked kind of competitive, but SiZe was way, way, way ahead. 3-1 is the score there to Big SiZe. Looking like the king of the Chinas so far. But next one is going to be, I think, China against Nuke. And we'll see who comes out on top with that one. Okay, China v Nuke. Okay, China v Nuke. All right, Tumstep wants to China. What map does he want? TD Classic. Snowy Drought. Sand Scorpion. Oil Rampage. Blue Hole. Okay, Blue Hole. Okay, down in the bottom left of the new map, Blue Hole. This is by No Mercy. Really, really cool map. This is the bottom left player. The China Nuke, the orange, Danish Dynamite. This is Big SiZe. Up at the top right, we have the purple player, China Vanilla, for the one they call Tumstep. Yeah, this map, you've got two suppliers in your main base, then a third here, and then also you have an oil here, refinery back there, plus these two weird bunkers, and plus this bunker, but they are all injured. And then if you go left, you've got these two oils, and the same for this bottom player as well, has all the same setup. Third supply, then his two oils, and then you've got these corners. So naturally, it should be like a top versus bottom kind of situation. Then you've got this in the corner, more oils. Yeah, it's a really good map, to be honest. I really, really like this unique map. Yo, Dota 2 Pro News. Good to see you here. Thank you to you. Welcome to Dark 9. Tumstep's got the Red Guard veterancy, so any one-on-ones with the enemy Red Guard, Tumstep should be coming out on top. SiZe grabbing 4 oils. He's only gone for 1 supply, but there's a Helix out from Tumstep, and straight away now these Battle Masters are going to be picked off by the Licks. He's going for the dozer kill. He's got one of them, and he's gone down. Was that the right call to suicide your only Licks? But did not get the dozer, and it's going to make SiZe kind of scared. He's probably going to start making a CC soon. But first of all, he's making his second war factory. And SiZe going to get that. He does. He gets it just as he takes a shot to the head on his Red Guard. Down in the bottom right, SiZe might get inside of that building. He does. Next Helixes are coming out of Tumstep, but SiZe is already winging his way across the map, and already these Helixes are dying. It's looking pretty bad here for Tumstep. Looks like SiZe is going to go up 4-1 at this rate. Looks is feeling like they have to engage these Gats. Don't know if that was the best targeting for SiZe. Were they both locked on that the whole time, or did he start shooting the other one? Dark9 says, I like the glory hole. Yeah, I do, actually. I like the blue hole, the glory hole, and the pink hole. Any hole is a goal. Okay, Tumstep doing some good work with these Elixers now, but is he already too far behind? Like, SiZe, if you look at the amount of stuff he's got captured across the map, it is a lot. Is this generally pro rule, says Sardog Spamfish? No. All these 1v1s are no rules. Just no cheating, no bug abuse. That's it. You're allowed to make 52 super weapons. You're allowed to make stealth Comanches. You're allowed to make nukes. You can make whatever you want. Just no cheating. The true way the game is meant to be played. SiZe coming in now with a flamer. Tumstep does not have his second supply yet. SiZe already does. SiZe getting his refinery, actually, down in the bottom left. Yeah, you do find pro rules on like free for rules and in 3v3 Twilight Flame games, but they vary between DEFCON and 3v3 TF. The rules change slightly, like no stealth Comanches on the TF games, for example, whereas that's fine in DEFCON. But all these 1v1s that you see on my channel will always be no rules, unless it specifically says in the title or in the description. There's so many Gats now coming from SiZe, and he also has that building, so they're all going to repair. Actually, you know what? He has that building as well, and those stack, so those Gats are going to be healing at a crazy rate. Yeah, Tumstep's in big trouble. He defends on the right, but now that Lix is going to get hit. He has the chain gun upgrade as well. Lix getting wrecked. Another Lix getting wrecked. It's looking very, very bad here for Tumstep. Big SiZe is on a big roll. Have I ever tried falafel? Probably like 1 or 2 times, maybe many years ago, but generally I don't choose to eat that. Okay, SiZe goes ahead 4-1. Well played. He now plays with the China Vanilla, which is considered weaker by many than the Nuke. Okay, SiZe needs to take to China. Yeah, 4-1 so far. Yeah, the repair bays do stack. I think Jundy made a video showing it and proving it. So yeah, if Wikipedia or the wiki how whatever says different, then the wiki's wrong. Maybe you can go up there on there and update the page or email the owner of that page. Down at the bottom left, we have the purple China Nuke for the player that is Tumstep. Sending his dozer out to the front. Is he going to make a war factory there? We shall see. Looks like he's going aggressive, actually. Pretty unorthodox strategy. He might go aggressive straight down the middle of the map, where SiZe is going for an oil build. This is the China Vanilla, the orange player, then is the Viking. This is Big SiZe. Yo, JB XXX Poco, welcome to you. Yeah, Tumstep's going heavy aggression through the middle. I mean, if you try that on like oil rampage and the enemy gets loads of oils, generally the attacking player loses out. However, this map is more open, so the fast aggression through the middle might actually work out kind of nice for Tumstep. SiZe sending an outburst out to the wrong way currently. Flame is going to end up straight in the base. Will SiZe be able to hold this? We shall see. Have I ever heard about Shandar Mobile? No, never. Alright, so 2 barracks there for SiZe are going to go down, but he's already capturing the oils that he needs to. Tumstep will want to try and hunt Big SiZe here. Extra war factory going up for SiZe. I think SiZe needs to consider getting mines on probably all of these buildings. SiZe harassing in Tumstep's base there, killing a couple of trucks. SiZe getting an extra oil. Yeah, so far SiZe is holding. I'm not convinced this is working out now for Tumstep. SiZe probably trying to hunt Tumstep now down in the bottom left. Another flamer through the middle for Tumstep. There's 3 outposts here though, so I'm pretty sure that can be stopped. Also, these outposts should be repairing because it's got another repair bay. But the flamer's got in. SiZe messed up there a bit, to say the least. Lurty says, do I think the developers chose to use 2 soldiers for a single infantry unit for China due to its overpopulation problem? I don't know what you mean by 2 soldiers in a single unit. I don't know what you mean. Oh, you mean because the Red Guard built in 2? Yeah, probably because the population is massive. They have, don't they have the largest army on Earth or something like that? Or one of? Maybe North Korea's is bigger actually. I don't know. But they have a giant army, don't they? It's mainly known for its manpower. So yeah, it could be. I mean, that's why you get the horde bonus, isn't it? Because there's just so many of them. Horde bonus and the nationalism. Okay, Tumstep doing some damage with a Battlemaster inside of SiZe's base, but SiZe is putting pressure on from this side. Also at the front a little bit, but there's a flamer there to stop it. Flamer here from Tumstep. Tumstep is also around the back now with a flamer, but it's got very low HP and SiZe has seen it. Yeah, Tumstep doing some good damage with these flamers now, including to his own stuff here in the middle. Now, Battlemaster seems to not be able to get around the CC in the back of the base. Yeah, it's a bit of mayhem, this, actually. There's things going on all over the place. That bunker there killing the trucks. Yo, Raja Newman, welcome to you. Another flamer here from Tumstep. Oh, that's going to cause some quite big devastation. Yeah, both players are taking damage, actually. That is a major, major blow, though. Besides. Carpet from Tumstep now as well. SiZe doesn't have his CC. Is that his last dozer, I do wonder? Wolf actually survives the nuke carpet. Yeah, Tumstep's taking damage all over, actually. Has he got enough to hold this at the front? I think a troop crawler there could be pretty beautiful. SiZe has got a Vet 3 Battlemaster, even though it's China Vanilla. Tumstep's out of cash, though. He can't make a supply there. His tank's stuck here. I think Tumstep's just been starved of cash. He actually did some good damage. SiZe is like almost hunted. I think this was the wrong build order by Tumstep. I think he should have just gone for I think he should have just gone for the oil build, the macro game. And got to late game by having Nuke Mirrors, Overlords, ECMs, Scats. Yeah, I don't think Tumstep can come back from that now. Don't think he has very much at all. SiZe holds that flamer. I don't think Tumstep can continue, honestly. SiZe just has too much. He's making a third war factory while Tumstep has virtually zero cash. It's getting camped there at the front. I mean, I don't even know what Tumstep's doing at this point. It's got a flamer there. But that's looking pretty over, if you ask me. Yeah, I don't even know what Tumstep's doing. He's mined out here. I think he's gone AFK, Tumstep. Looks like SiZe is going to go 5-1 up, which is very impressive. Carpet bomb from Tumstep on his own CC. It doesn't even save. Oh no, it does save it for taking damage from here. But GG from Tumstep. It was dead there from the front. Well played to SiZe. I think Tumstep needs to take a breather. Regain his thoughts. Regain some momentum. Because currently been 5-1 down. It's looking like quite a comfortable $100 win for SiZe so far. Okay, SiZe says drink. Okay, next one will be Tank versus Inf. All right, SiZe wants the infantry. Tumstep's thinking about a map. Okay, he wants Dralim Desert. Tank versus Inf. Okay, so down in the bottom left, China Infantry for the orange player. This is the one they call Big SiZe. Up in the top right, we have the China tank. For the purple player, this is Tumstep. Yeah, it's $100 prize tonight. First one to reach 7 games wins $100. Sponsored by LuciferArise. That is just a private individual sponsor. It's not a company or anything like that. Just a personal donation to the players to see some epic games. So far, SiZe putting in the work. Tumstep here with the more difficult army. Tank v Inf is quite imbalanced. Both players looking like they are going for the oils. Yeah, they are. Okay, tank hunter here from SiZe will spot this flamer. Outpost from SiZe, probably been loaded up by a couple of infantry. Bunker from SiZe over on the right to secure this oil, and minigunner here should be able to engage this. He does not have the capture upgrade just yet. Big SiZe. Yo, Non, thank you for the £8.52. Thank you very much, man. All donations now are going to my new house that I want to buy. So we've got a big donation goal down at the bottom. And your £8 has gone towards my new house. So thank you very much for that. We have outpost now from SiZe going up to the top left and over to the right-hand side. Bunker being built by Tumstep over on the right. Is he going to try and get MiGs? I think he probably will. SiZe loses outpost, but all of the infantry unload. The minigunner will heal. And it will be pretty good against all these random tank hunters here from Tumstep. The tank hunter moving in from the left by Tumstep. Tumstep with quite a few gats now on the right. He is making a airfield now and building a supply over on the right. Tumstep went to place TNT on that, but the flamer was there too quick to flame it down. Guy gets picked off. SiZe trying to capture this. I don't think he's going to quite capture it. He might destroy it though, which he's trying to do. But the Gats are here to save the day. Oil survives. Tank hunter in the main base of SiZe. Might be able to plant a TNT on one of the trucks. I think he's going to get that done. Oh, I don't know where that tank hunter's going actually. SiZe is now pushing on the right. Quite a deadly force. Probably going to need MiGs. Yeah, SiZe winning pretty much every engagement here. Just riding a wave of confidence at the minute. I think Big SiZe being 5-1 up. Xcal says Dommy Mansion Fund. Yeah, you could kind of say that, actually. Tumstep lost quite a lot there. He has MiGs taken off now, though. Let's pretty much clear up most of this. Those tank hunters should be able to finish off that last random unit. Tumstep also moving in here. I think he's going to be able to take out that supply, you know. SiZe selling it preemptively. Does unload all of his infantry. He's trying to take down the flamer. Gets the flamer. Random tank hunter here. Still. Outpost gets taken out. Yeah, Tumstep not doing too bad, but is he hunted as I say that? No, he's still got another dose left. But that tank hunter though is going to be able to take out all the MiGs going to land. That really should have been killed there by Tumstep, because he literally just needed those 2 tank hunters to shoot it once, and those 2 MiGs wouldn't have died. That's like $3,200 worth of MiGs just dead now by in Tumstep's base. SiZe made 1 hacker. Is that a mistake there from SiZe? SiZe getting his trucks picked off still. Yeah, Tumstep not doing too bad. If those MiGs had survived, he'd be in quite a decent position. But that little slip-up cost him quite a bit, but he is still collecting on the middle. SiZe is not. SiZe has 2 oils. No, 3 oils. Tumstep just on 1, but I think he's about to capture that one back. He has Red Guard sitting there, not doing anything just yet. Another MiG goes down for Tumstep. Yo, Staz, welcome to you. Dark 9 was just calling you, actually. He said, let's get Staz in here, and Staz appeared. I think Tumstep's doing okay now, actually, since Staz turned up, weirdly. I think SiZe's taking damage from everywhere. Does have this supply back up now, but there's random groups of tank hunters and flamers, and I think that dozer's going to be at risk. I think that supply is going to be at risk. Both players here with the flame walls, and SiZe has captured the airfield. It is a Boyka's cell. The Lotus there has been hit, but the MiGs now belong to Big SiZe. Yeah, Tumstep needed to protect this airfield a bit better, because if he did, I think he would have won this. But the fact that he's just lost his airfield and give the MiGs to SiZe, not so sure. SiZe now sells it. He'll get the $500 cash from the airfield sell. It's going to be carpet and artillery from the infantry. It's another thing that makes infantry more overpowered than tank. You get carpet at level 3, whereas the tank doesn't come until level 5. So yeah, war factory picked off and supply picked off. Yeah, Lotus disables the Flaming F in quite a range. Tumstep needs to get this supply back established over on the right. Doesn't need to re-establish one there because that was mined out anyway. Does need to get this one. He's got the cash for it. That's a massive mistake in not capturing that oil. I don't think Tumstep's quite with it today. There's been a few times like earlier when random flamers were just lying around like on AK's Magic. And then up in the top left, then the oil not captured there for Tumstep. I think fix these little things and the score might be different here. Tumstep definitely doing pretty good with the TNTs throughout this whole set. Tumstep holding this right side pretty nicely. Lotus is back in the main base just as a MiG gets produced. And it's going to get captured again. I don't think Tumstep's going to do going to be able to stop it. The MiG is in the air though. But yeah, that airfield has to be sold. Okay, he does sell it this time. It was a bit of a Boyka sell before. Which means you don't sell. A Boyka sell is don't sell. Urban Crackbox likes the last free-for-all video. Glad you like it. There's more to come. Quite a lot of tank hunters there. Could get run over, actually, because SiZe's not currently paying attention. The Gats move in to clear it up. And they do get it, actually. Despite there being so many there. Lotus and the base gets picked off as well. SiZe expanding over to the left and has bunkers there to cover as well. Okay, carpet from Big SiZe. Probably going to get that war factory at least. Almost gets the supply. It is left very low. Deadly Phoenix has got it quite right. SiZe is the king of sneaky flamers and Tumstep's the king of sneaky tank hunters today. Definitely today, that is the key theme. Not sure that was the greatest engagement there for Tumstep. Lost his Gat. He'll probably lose the rest. Okay, goes down with the help of the MiGs. Okay, fair enough. Tumstep again with a sneaky tank hunter. He's going to try and place TNT there, but that's a mistake because of mines. Ooh. Not quite sure what's going on there. Tumstep's forgotten about it for a second. Yeah, if he can cover their MiGs, they're going to be able to get some good damage done. SiZe crushes the tank hunters. That dozer should be dead, really. TNT should have been planted on it. Yeah, I just think Tumstep's concentration today. He's made a few mistakes here and there. I was going to say that outpost might finish the game, but as I say that, the MiGs finish it off. SiZe manned out on his second. He's still hacking with that one hacker. Still collecting from these two suppliers. Still has that bottom right oil. SiZe's oil is dead. The Tumstep has 2 oils. Neor says, does the stream have a delay? Yes, it does. It's 1.5 minutes delay or 90 seconds delay today. Yo, Stu, welcome to you. MiGs getting wasted. These are expensive MiGs you can't afford to lose. Tumstep does have 9,000 though. Artillery from Tumstep. Outpost on the right there of Big SiZe. Artillery from SiZe as well. They're basically going to cross there in the middle. Tumstep goes for the oil and he does not get it. SiZe goes for the supply and he does get it. And a bunch of trucks there as well. Carpet from SiZe. This is some deadly support powers. Gets the airfield and the barracks. But there is a battle master in the base of SiZe and that kills the supply. Goes down to the MiG. Dark9 said I missed the MiG landing weird. I must have missed it. I'm trying to look on the other screen to see if I can see that. MiGs do some weird stuff, that's for sure. SiZe's now gone for MiGs, but he's losing MiGs to the Gats. SiZe's pushing out now with outpost ECMs. This might end the game now. Oh, the MiGs are back in action. Takes out the first full outpost. There's another one on the way. If those MiGs get camped on the airfield, that is extremely bad. Am I going to the live LAN in Netherlands? No. Yeah, Tumstep's probably lost too many MiGs this game now. When you add all of the MiGs together that he's lost, is so much cash. Which is a bit of a shame there for Tumstep, because I think if it had kept all the MiGs alive throughout the game, I actually think he would have won quite comfortably. I think he just lost a few too many in the whole match. And SiZe is now in control. He's very surprised that Tumstep's able to win now. He has a CC, a War Factory. Third artillery doesn't kill oil. 2 MiGs can't kill Lotus. Nice GG. Tumstep is annoyed.
You have been defeated.
I don't think that was a level 3 artillery on the oil, though, was it? And I don't think that's the reason he lost. I think the reason he lost is the fact that the MiGs were not covered enough. Looked like level 2. Let's see. Yeah, SiZe doing very, very well here. 6-1 so far for SiZe. Tumstep needs to win every game from this point. He has now got the infantry, so he can definitely make it 6-2. Definitely has the capability to do that. Yeah, Tumstep insists that that was level 3 artillery. Did not look like it to me, to be honest, but yeah, if that's what he says. I mean, it is a bit of a weirdly placed oil because it's next to the mountain, kind of, so some of the artillery shots might hit the mountain. Let's apply the pressure to Tumstep now. He needs to kick in his extra gears here. I want to see a Tumstep come back so we can get to a decider. Yeah, Tumstep in the group chat has sent us a clip proving that he took a level 3 artillery. Okay. Well, artillery shells I think they do fall randomly, and also if you shoot there, you're on a bit of a cliff, so I don't know if that affects how it hits, but yeah, didn't quite work out there for Tumstep. But like I said, I think it's him protecting the MiGs that impacted the game more than that oil not dying. Down at the bottom left, we have the purple player, the 16-year-old expert player. This is the China Infantry Tumstep. Up at the top right, we have the orange China tank. Yeah, China tank. This is Danish Viking, big size. I'm just on desktop a second. Okay, Tumstep with a War Factory barracks build and a bunker, but it's a more forward build. She's done this supply here. So yeah, Tumstep being a little bit more aggressive. He's not gone for oils as of yet, but there is a gat here from SiZe. It's snuck all the way past. There's a flamer here from SiZe as well. Outpost from Tumstep gets popped open. The flamer is going to kill everything, but the flamer also has a TNT planted on itself. There is 2 outposts here from Tumstep. He has killed the top left oil. Flamer making its way into the base, and this gat around the back is picking off the trucks of Tumstep. Tumstep has sold this back supply though. Flamer proving to be a bit of a nuisance, but Tumstep's on it, and he's also putting pressure on this supply here of SiZe. Supply goes low, but these flamers I think are going to save it. It's very close. Supply goes super, super low. SiZe still has 2 dozers alive. Yeah, Tumstep holding. Is Tumstep hunted? No, he's got a dozer here. Only 1 dozer though. SiZe getting the oil down at the bottom right. SiZe also clearing up in the top left, but the position is pretty useless now because that oil's dead. SiZe continuing the pressure of the flamers on the left, but on the right, is he gonna take some severe damage? This supply is gonna have to be sold. SiZe, the sneaky flamer, does make it through down in the bottom right. The tower on the left does fall. Tumstep pushing through though with 2 outposts, but there's plenty of Red Guards troop crawlers around. If they do get popped open, the Red Guards on the ground will clear it, but there's a flamer in the base of big SiZe. The irony, there's a flamer. There's a flamer, of course, in the base of Tumstep. It has to be sold, that supply. SiZe going to lose a War Factory. Tumstep going to lose a supply and a War Factory. SiZe always making it work with his sneaky flamers, but Tumstep is continuing the pressure in the base. This flamer has not been stopped. But the flamer does not get the most amount of damage done. He could have maybe got the airfield and the barracks there. Maybe the dozer. Yeah, SiZe's second supply has been killed. There's still enough money there to justify dropping down that supply, but it's not looking good for SiZe and his base. Loads of Red Guard now pushing for SiZe. There's quite a few outposts here, and they have minigunners inside of it as well. Those flamers, even though they're a little bit annoying, they can't really push any further. But if Tumstep moves out of the way, maybe they can. Mix now coming from SiZe. He does have the napalm. SiZe is taking out the outposts slowly. Artillery from Tumstep. It's going to be on the airfield. Might even get the dozer as well. Does get the dozer. SiZe is the last dozer here, but last supply for SiZe is going to get killed here too. GG from SiZe. Comeback is real. That's only one game though. Tumstep needs to win another 4 games just to bring the equalizer into play. Okay, next match is Tank v China. Tank versus China, SiZe's map. SiZe map. Do we let him take that again? Okay, China v Tank. Either army can win here. Late game you prefer China, early game you prefer the Tank. Okay, so up in the top left, fighting for survival in this challenge once again because we're on match point. Tumstep needs to win the next 4 matches just to equalize, or the next 5 matches to win. But he does have a bit of momentum since he won the last game. This is the purple player trying to tank. This is Tumstep. Down in the bottom right, we have the China Vanilla for the orange player. This is Big SiZe. Always like to go on this view at least once, just so you can see the amount of trees, actually. Actually looks like a jungle here. Tanso made this map and he does like his trees. It's a remake of Sand Scorpion, but I wanted to add dams in it, so it's my design, but Tanso made it. So we have a dam here and a dam here, and if you blow that dam, it floods the village and kills all the residents, of course. Sand Scorpion didn't have enough civilian death, so we had to add some civilian death into it to make it fun. Yo, Stephen OBG, welcome to you. Thanks for the kind words. Glad you're enjoying. Wolf93 says we need a GLA game. Maybe next stream there will be some GLA games. This tonight is a China special. Okay, SiZe holds the middle oil, but Tumstep has got control of this building and bringing in an outpost. SiZe here with a flamer though. And an outpost of his own. He's going to gain control of this, but the flamer also on the way for Tumstep. SiZe expanding over to the bottom left. Tumstep looks like he's taking control of the top right. SiZe still retains control of the middle oil. Tumstep making MiGs. Interesting, making MiGs as the tank, okay. SiZe has gone for a prop. Making a nice line of buildings here, Big SiZe. And he's got his Lotus out now as well. Extra China War Factory down at the bottom left for Big SiZe. SiZe will probably get flushed out of this building and the whole middle actually. But he's bringing 3 more outposts and an ECM. But the tank Interseer will be able to pop these open. Takes out one of them. SiZe expanding to even another supply here. And he's still contesting this one in the top right. Tumstep's here with a troop crawler. Troop crawler and the MiGs as tank against the China. Not 100% sure about all of this, but makes it work. SiZe still got this oil in the middle, but Tumstep's trying to capture it back. Tumstep is sealing off the top right and sealing off the middle. SiZe with a bit of a YOLO move here, just pushing through the defenses. Tumstep losing 2 MiGs. Firestorm is created. SiZe only has 2 GATs here remaining. Lotus here for SiZe. Tumstep now controlling the middle oil. CC being built by Tumstep. Maybe a little bit close to here. Like if a Lotus gets there, she can capture these 2 key buildings. There's no outpost there to detect her right now. Napalm now in play for Tumstep. SiZe taking out trucks in the top right. Yeah, it's looking more and more like SiZe is going to close out the set here, because I think he's going to take back this area, and he's already fully collected on the bottom left, and he's still challenging the top right. Dozer goes down there of Tumstep. Tumstep does have a CC and an extra Dozer. Yeah, nice targeting by SiZe. He's trying to take out the MiGs as they strike, but sadly for him, though, he didn't get a kill that time like he did before. SiZe now capturing the middle oil again. Artillery from Tumstep. He's level 3 before. SiZe is level 3. This Battlemaster here is going to be pretty beautiful at taking out these trucks. Artillery from Tumstep is on the War Factory. Gets a gap for that as well. Is that SiZe's last Dozer? No, it's not, because there's one here anyway. I think those MiGs for the tank probably have paid for themselves, but he sacrificed units on the ground to make them expensive MiGs. So would he have got more done by attacking more on the ground? Or have the MiGs paid off for themselves now that he's going to be able to close out the game? Because he is pushing into SiZe's base, multiple flamers, and the MiGs supporting over the top. SiZe maybe in a little bit of trouble here. Loses both of his defending GATs. He's rallying some random GATs here, but they are dying to this outpost. And with that War Factory dead, he's not able to produce as many ground units. Sneaky GAT around the back there from Tumstep. Carpet bomb, though, from Big SiZe takes out the airfield of Tumstep. Oh, an expensive loss that is. This supply's being killed. Yeah, that GAT's going to have a field day here picking off all these trucks. But weirdly, he's moving it somewhere. He's moving it to the MiGs, actually. Tumstep continuing the pressure through the middle. Artillery hits the War Factory of Tumstep and his base. That GAT is single-handedly winning the match. Just wrecking all of the MiGs. 3 MiGs went down. Tumstep still has 2 flamers there in the middle. Is now collecting on the top, plus has that oil. Needs to be collecting here, though. SiZe does have chain guns. Flamer's not paying attention here for Tumstep. Starts the flame war, but it's a little bit too little too late. SiZe is holding. SiZe is holding everything. Yeah, SiZe is a bit of a beast in these China games, it seems. SiZe is in the base of Tumstep with a Licks, but it's an empty Licks. Doesn't have any upgrades at all. Don't know if he's messing around, if he's going to drop a Flamer, or what exactly that Licks is doing. I am not totally sure. But I think Tumstep is going to be dead very, very soon. He's got a Flamer here in SiZe's base. Flaming this War Factory, but SiZe has a Flamer in Tumstep's base. Okay, SiZe loses. Oh, actually, I think he napalm bombed Tumstep's base. I think that's looking pretty good for SiZe. Tumstep's not collecting here. Carpet bomb takes out one of the remaining War Factories there for Tumstep. Tumstep does still have a Dozer left. No CC, though. Tumstep here again with another sneaky flamer. It's probably the same sneaky flamer from the bottom left. Now goes down, but will those MiGs be microed? Because they're now going to be circling and losing HP. They are being microed. Another flamer here from Tumstep. Might be able to get a dozer and a gat. The most. Maybe 2 dozers. Yeah, SiZe wouldn't have even been hunted even if that went down. But SiZe not microing his MiGs now. Oh. Painful losses. SiZe the sneaky flamer up at the top. Tumstep flaming down the middle. Painful battle there for SiZe. But I don't know how Tumstep is going to be able to continue this because he's completely manned out on his main. I suppose so is SiZe though. Tumstep just needs to probably re-establish himself properly in this top right area. Maybe get a war factory or get a bunch of units. If that flamer goes around killing everything, then I think Tumstep's just dead here and now. And I think he is actually, because I can't see a way that flame is going to get stopped. If Tumstep had held this area and carried on collecting, it could have made it kind of close. Does he still have that oil? Yeah, he does. Yes, it would have been kind of close, actually. But the fact that that flame has just wrecked the supply, this gat's going to harass here now. I think SiZe is going to close out this set 7-2, which is really good performance for him because typically it goes the other way, like Tumstep winning against SiZe a lot. But maybe the China factions here have helped SiZe out, seems. GG's, well played there from Tumstep, and congratulations to Big SiZe. He closed out this set 7-2 there, $100 from LuciferArise. Well played, Big SiZe. Yeah, how long was that set in total? Yeah, about 2 hours long. SiZe closing it out there. The sets, so the games that he dropped were the Infantry tank, and also the first one, China Vanilla Mirror on his map, which was Black Hell. But yeah, well played there to Big SiZe. I'm going to end the stream there. SiZe will walk away with $100 sponsored by LuciferArise. And then we'll probably be back tomorrow with another live stream. Maybe in the morning we can make another one. If there's any sponsors, message me on Discord and we'll try and make something happen. I see Ascension 191's online. Maybe he wants to sponsor something for tomorrow. We shall see. There's also a free-for-all I need to arrange. Actually, 3 free-for-alls I need to arrange. 3 free-for-all streams I need to arrange over the next coming weeks where players will win Asus products. Asus are going to sponsor some free-for-alls. Maybe this weekend or the next weekend, whenever we can get 7 strong players together. And an Asus member of their marketing team, they're like the marketing manager, is going to jump in and play some free-for-alls with some of the players as well. So they watch the stream and they play 0 in the Asus head office in Sweden. So yeah, they've reached out and they're going to sponsor some streams, which is really, really cool. And the players will win not money, but they will win Asus products. That is to come. GG, well played. Congratulations to SiZe. Lucifer, shout out to you for sponsoring this $100 epic donation. GG, and I'll see you very, very